Tyrone Black, Scouting for Character, Baton Rouge.
In '98, my husband was sentenced to 38 years in prison. And when it happened in '99, my oldest son, Kevin, he kind of took a turn for the worse. He kind of flipped out and had to be placed in a hospital. And after that, he overcame, and Mr. Black came in with the Boy Scouts, and it just did wonders.
He tries to give them what they're not getting from a dad at home. They had I think one of the first Court of Honor ceremonies, they had a Court of Honor is when they get their merit badges and they get their rank advancements. And there were, I think the very first one that Tyrone did, there were 30-something kids there and 2 dads. 30-something kids and 2 dads. They just aren't around. And that's what Tyrone is. Tyrone is the father figure. He knows that he's probably the only male role model these kids have. And when they need somebody, when they need a problem solved, they call Tyrone, and he goes. He's there to help them.
Scouting for Character is we'll be working with the kids, giving them opportunity to better themselves, build their self-esteem, their character, and we also just putting in so many other things, helping them in school, just to better their whole attitudes and getting them to be better people. A lot of the neighborhoods they come from is like housing sites and where, projects areas and low-income areas, but I don't know, I think, where you come from, it doesn't mean anything. You can come out of wherever you live. You just got to want to do it.
The temptations that they see every day to be involved in drugs, and they see people driving around in these fancy cars with fancy stuff, and they know where they're getting it. They're not getting it because they're putting in a 40-hour week. They're getting it because they're selling drugs. And it's awfully easy, I think, for these kids to say, well, that's my way out. That's how I'm going to make it. And he's got to fight that.
If they weren't in Boy Scouts, they would probably be on the streets selling drugs. They would probably be high school dropouts or middle school dropouts.
The kids are looking for something to do, and scouting is there to supply that need. And so I think a lot of people think about the housing authority sites are bad places, but once you get to know those kids and see they just like regular kids, they want to have a good time. They want someone to pay attention to them. All they're looking for is attention.
I think Tyrone wants to save every single one of them. He wants every one of them. He wants for those kids what he wants for his own kids. He would like for all of these kids to finish school, to go to finish high school, to go to college, to get a good job. It's not going to happen. He can't save them all, but I think he's trying to save them one at a time.
It's worthwhile. It's a hard job, but I guess it's saying someone have to do it, and I guess it's me. I always tell them, Mr. Black might be old, but let me see you doing great things, and that'll make me prouder than anything.